Good morning, Year 5. We have reached the end of our first week of fractions. So first of all, here are your answers to yesterday's calculations. Now, I did say the subtraction was quite tricky. I have used my working out here so you can see where my thinking went. I haven't always put my answer in the simplest form, so you might find there's a couple there that you look a little bit different on yours. As long as your answer is equivalent to the answer that I've got, then it will be correct. If you're not sure, you can always upload your work for us to have a look at. And then now we're going to think about today's fraction challenge. Today's fraction challenge then is about making up your own number sentences using fractions and finding the answers for us. You can also express your answers in simplest form. You can cancel them down. Have a bit of fun with it and see what you can do. So we've used a deck of cards today. If you haven't got a deck of cards at home, there's a little picture here which you could use, or you could use something else. We used a whole deck, and just using that whole deck without doing anything else, you could come up with some sentences like this. So 13 out of 52 of the cards are spades. Same with clubs, hearts and diamonds, which makes a whole one. Of course, you might have already spotted there's a way that we can cancel down that fraction. Or for a subtraction, we could take the whole deck, we could take away 12 out of 52 picture cards, and then we're left with 40 out of 52 number cards. That's just an example. What you could do is have a fun way to select a group of cards, not all of them, and then make different sentences from them. If you keep the video rolling, you will see Miss Coxhead having a few attempts. Okay, so on Miss Coxhead's first attempt then, there were 5/8 were black cards and 3/8 were red cards. So we made a number sentence there, making one. For the second attempt, there were no red cards there. So we took spades, 5/8 of them were spades. We took away the clubs, which gave us 2/8, and then I simplified that to 1/4. And then for the third one, we added together the fraction of the 4 different suits, and we came up with 7/8. Now, we didn't come up with 8/8, which is the whole one. So if you were watching the video carefully, maybe you could work out where that last eighth went. And then you could have fun making up your own fraction sentences and upload them to the blog so we can see what you've been getting up to. Have a great weekend, Year 5. See you next week.